Wolves, mysterious, powerful, and deeply misunderstood. These magnificent creatures have captured the human imagination for thousands of years. From ancient cave paintings to modern wildlife documentaries, wolves have always held a place in our stories, legends, and fears. But how much do we really know about them? Today, let's explore some fascinating facts about wolves, their history, behavior, and why they're so important to the world around us. The story of the wolf begins tens of thousands of years ago. Wolves are believed to have evolved from a common ancestor shared with domestic dogs over 30,000 years ago. In fact, the gray wolf is the largest member of the dog family. All domestic dogs from Chihuahuas to Great Danes are their distant descendants. As humans began domesticating certain wolf pups, the bond between human and canine was born. But while some stayed by our sides, others remained wild, continuing their life as apex predators in the forests, mountains, and tundras. Wolves once roamed across the entire northern hemisphere. From North America to Europe, from the Middle East to parts of Asia, wolves adapted to a wide range of environments: Arctic tundras, grasslands, forests, and even deserts. Their incredible ability to migrate and adapt to changing climates made them one of the most widespread land mammals on Earth. In North America, the gray wolf expanded south from Alaska, spreading into Canada, the United States, and as far as Mexico. In Eurasia, wolves moved across Siberia, Eastern Europe, and down into the Indian subcontinent and the Middle East. However, over time, human expansion, hunting, and deforestation caused wolf populations to shrink drastically. By the 20th century, they were driven out of much of their original habitat, and in many places they were nearly wiped out. Despite this, wolves are survivors. One of their most remarkable traits is their social structure. Wolves live in packs, close-knit family units usually made up of 6 to 10 members. At the heart of the pack is the alpha pair, a dominant male and female who lead the group. These leaders aren't just the strongest, they're also the most experienced, guiding the pack in hunting, protecting territory, and raising pups. The rest of the pack includes siblings, older offspring, and sometimes a few unrelated wolves who have joined. Together they form a team, working as one to survive. Wolves communicate constantly, and not just through howling. While their haunting howl is perhaps their most iconic sound, used to rally the pack or warn other wolves, they also use body language, scent marking, whines, growls, and barks. Each howl is unique, like a fingerprint, and can be heard up to 6 miles away in forested areas. This form of long-distance communication helps keep the pack united and aware of any threats. When it comes to hunting, wolves are incredibly skilled and strategic. They primarily hunt large herbivores like deer, elk, and moose. Rather than relying on speed alone, they use endurance and teamwork. Wolves can travel up to 30 miles in a single day while searching for food. They observe, test their prey for weakness, and strike with precision. Every hunt is a test of patience and coordination. But not everything about wolves is fierce or wild. In fact, baby wolves or pups are born blind and deaf, completely dependent on the pack. The entire group takes part in raising the young, bringing food, guarding the den, and even playing with them. This deep sense of loyalty and care shows a more tender side of the wolf, often hidden beneath their fearsome image. Another fascinating aspect of wolves is their role in the ecosystem. As apex predators, they help control prey populations, preventing overgrazing and allowing forests and grasslands to thrive. A famous example of this is in Yellowstone National Park in the United States. After wolves were reintroduced in the 1990s, they not only helped manage the elk population, but also triggered a series of environmental changes, allowing trees to grow back, rivers to stabilize, and bird and insect populations to return. This phenomenon, known as a trophic cascade, shows just how vital wolves are to maintaining balance in nature. Despite their ecological importance, wolves have faced centuries of fear and persecution. In many cultures, they were seen as evil, dangerous, or even supernatural. Stories like Little Red Riding Hood and the Three Little Pigs painted wolves as villains. Governments once offered bounties for dead wolves, and widespread hunting nearly led to their extinction in many regions. Thankfully, attitudes are slowly changing. Its conservation efforts, legal protections, and greater public awareness have helped wolf populations recover in parts of North America and Europe. However, they still face threats, from habitat loss to illegal poaching. Today, the wolf stands as a symbol of both the wild's resilience and its fragility. It reminds us of the delicate balance between humans and nature, a relationship that has shifted dramatically over time. As we learn more about wolves, we begin to understand not only their strength and intelligence, but also their vulnerability. They are not the villains of fairy tales, but vital members of the ecosystems we all share. So the next time you hear a wolf's howl in a documentary, or see one in a nature reserve, remember, you're witnessing one of nature's oldest survivors, a creature of the wilderness, the past, and perhaps the future. If you found this story fascinating, don't forget to like this video. Subscribe for more amazing animal facts, and leave a comment below. Which wolf fact surprised you the most? Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the wild.